It's quite a simple answer. You don't need to be complicated. You got to be kind, you're humble, sincere, and you look out for your fellow human beings. And you don't need to do anything extra. Whatever you expect others, walk in the other person's shoes. Like the way you want to be treated. You treat other people what you're expecting. It's not so much Aristotle. I think he covers the good person, and happiness, I found out, is quite a revealing truth. That is within all of us. What I mean is conditional happiness is what we always strive for. Like, I'm happy if my kids have left home. I'm happy when I quit my lousy job. But the happiness is actually within all of us, and you can call upon happiness anytime. It's like clicking your finger, and the happiness is available. And the default mode for a human being, you wouldn't believe this, is the default mode is happiness. So, in fact, when I went to my meditation class, it took me a long time, meditating and doing all this. And then suddenly the teacher said, "Hey, all we are here for, I've been going for years, it's just addiction to happiness." Because I asked him a question of, the kids, I think we spoke about just now, addicted to their smartphone. And then you think that when they grow up, then they will be cured of the addiction to the phone, and then they're addicted to drugs or alcohol and addicted to something else. So why don't you get addicted to peace and happiness? Yes, the comfort zone, I found out, which is very scary, is a lot of us prefer to be in the comfort zone for a long time. Example, if you get a new job, the whole idea is to go into the comfort zone, So you go, you turn up for work, and you like the routine work. So when your boss says, or when there's a new challenge come up, you will think, no, this is uncomfortable. Like asking somebody to try for the Olympics. Then you say, I need to wake up early in the morning and do the training, which is uncomfortable. But all the things that we want to achieve of any meaning are actually outside. That's the worst bit. Because the human being, I don't understand why we always strive to get, like when you start you take up a new sports, you take up a new job, you always want to go back to be comfortable. You catch the bus to work, and then you show up, and then you got routine work. But that doesn't lead you to anything. And then, not sure whether you read the Charles Darwin book, The Origin of the Species. You don't need to read the whole book. The book is a few hundred pages. You know what he found out? Charles Darwin, after he traveled for so many years around the world, and in fact, I think he ended up in Australia, and Darwin in Northern was named after him. So he found out only one line: human will survive. Not the fittest human will survive. The human species who is adaptable will survive. It's quite simple, because what happened is that if you desire to learn something, you attract the same people. And then, like I was saying just now, when some people that are not in your wavelength, it will show up. And the email I received this morning, I know that I couldn't work with her, and it was just anger, and then it was just picking. I think it's just the person herself, is in a very bad spot. So straight away, it's like if you have quit smoking, you will have to abandon your old friends, the smoking friends. It's simple as that. When you move to a different plateau or different level, it's not to look down on your old mates. You have grown as a person, and many of the older acquaintances will drop off. So that is how a person evolves. But the only disadvantage with this is that there are fewer and fewer people up top. But these are very quality people. He is not expecting an answer. He's just saying, how has life been treating you? Is the universe been friendly to you? So when I explore this topic, it really opens up my mind, that how have you been dealing with your neighbor, your workmates, your associates, and that is actually a reflection of your good deeds. Like they say, whatever good things you throw out, it should come back. So back to the question of is the universe friendly? And then you got examples which you look around, and people, families that are always good things happening to them, successful, bringing up the children, happy with their work, successful in everything they do. Even when they drop the kids off to school, somehow or other they have a lot of friends, and they have very good quality friends. And then you have extreme example that sometimes we call them names, and nothing good happened to them. I think it's like whatever you throw out, the universe replies, like we call karma or law of universe. And I think most people will agree, if you give out bad karma, bad karma will come back. It's simple as that. Like if you're always doing bad deeds to others, do you think you will have a lot of good deeds coming back? It's very unlikely. Yeah, that is in the Bible, in Buddhism and all that. And somehow or other, back to what we were saying, some people always suffer in all areas, family breakdown, broke, and all that. And they say, but all these things are coming at me, but they forgot that they have sold something. Like I give you an example. The person, it started like when my daughter was in school. Some of her classmates, when the homework is due, guess what the parents help the kids to cover up? She can't do the homework because she was sick and the house was, was under renovation, whatever. So the message behind this is when you keep covering up with excuses, so the kid growing up, when they didn't show up for work, then they say, hey, I missed the bus. And then continuously, like you were asking, they are sowing all these seeds, which don't lead to success. And then when you have a chance to the promotion, you say, hey, I'm pretty sure, somebody will take it because I'm always late for work, so I don't think I deserve. So they're sowing the seeds, and there is a continuation of disappointment. Yeah, I think to sum up, to be a good person is an aspiration, and we always underestimate what we can do. Like Nelson Mandela was saying that we underestimate the potential in all humans. We always shortchange and sell ourselves below our talent. So the opportunities are available. The only thing is that we don't really know how talented we are until we utilize it. It's back to the comfort zone. You need to go outside the comfort zone, which a lot of people are not prepared to do.